This must be the hardest challenge in this game. In this real-time strategy game, I am about to attempt the Titan-only challenge. In this challenge, I am not allowed to use any units apart from one, a Titan. A Titan is a very powerful and expensive, and can only be trained at the very end of the match, in the final age. You can only get one. So the real challenge here is: will I be able to survive until the final age? Get the Titan? And will the lone Titan be able to destroy the whole opposing civilization? This might sound easy, but the reality is something completely different. Welcome to Age of Mythology, Titan-only challenge. For this challenge I chose the Egyptians, as their workers are quite cheap and they build their drop-off points for free. The pharaoh and the priest gained at the start will be used for scouting and not combat, so I don't think that is breaking any rules. Soon we train a few villagers and send them all to gather food. As the pharaoh and the priest explore, we slowly start farming gold and wood as well. We bring the goats found on the map to the town center. They fatten over time, so it is beneficial to wait before extracting food from them. We are slowly running out of population space. Time to build some houses. Luckily, they are free for Egyptians, therefore we build all 10. We could use some gathering upgrades. Sadly, we can't afford them all just yet, so we have to keep training more villagers. The enemy has advanced to the classical age already. Still a long way to go for us, as we haven't built a temple and don't have 400 food to spare. I've just noticed this relic on the map. This one increases the speed our villagers gather gold. We just need to bring it to our temple. The only unit capable of carrying it is the pharaoh. We finally have enough food to progress to the classical age. But which god do we choose? We can't use any of the myth units these gods grant, so we are only interested in god powers and upgrades. I know defending is going to be hard, so we might want to use the serpent power of Anubis. It spawns a couple of snakes that could defend us from an attack. But Bast offers some gathering improvements, so we should go for that instead. We are gonna need some favor of the gods, the lightning resource. It is true that it is mainly used to train myth units, which we can't, but some upgrades require this resource as well. To gain favor, the Egyptians built monuments. We have reached the classical age under the protection of Bast. Our sentry towers got automatically upgraded to watchtowers, so we are a little better defended now. The goddess has also granted us her unique myth unit, the Sphinx. We are not allowed to use it, so we promptly get rid of it. Those couple watchtowers we have are not even remotely enough to defend us from attacks. We should build a couple more. We also keep training more villagers and buying gathering upgrades. Some monuments are also needed. The speed at which we gain favor is still unsatisfactory. The first attack is here. The enemy is sending a serpent myth unit, some tamed animals conjured by their pharaoh and a couple of X-Men. They start attacking the watchtower, so there is no point in telling the villagers to hide. The watchtower gets destroyed and the enemies advance. Now it's time to hide the villagers. The goats get captured and start heading for the enemy settlement. I quickly send the pharaoh to intercept and recapture them. Once the enemies have been dealt with, we send the villagers back to work and start rebuilding. We have to be fast. There is sure to be another attack incoming soon. We might want to think about progressing to another age, but first we have to build an armory. We haven't even managed to rebuild the lost watchtowers and there is another attack already. The watchtower was so close to being completed. I tried to sneak some villagers behind the enemy's backs and complete it. They get soon dealt with without doing much damage to our settlement. This time we employ more villagers in tower building and start training some more. It might also be beneficial to build some walls. That way we ensure the enemies don't flank us. After building some more towers and training more villagers, we are ready to progress to the next age, having finally earned enough gold. The goddesses we can choose from don't offer us anything that we are interested in, apart from a single upgrade which would increase the hit points of our buildings. Let's go for that. The wall on our right flank is coming along nicely. We even unlock an upgrade for our walls as we reach heroic age through the grace of Hathor. We also quickly buy some defensive upgrades for our watchtowers, increasing their damage, line of sight, and even allowing them to attack units beneath them. We also get rid of some myth units granted to us by the goddess. We have run out of animals to hunt in the area, so we have to rely on farming from now on. We build a couple of isolated farms with a granary in the middle, so the villagers don't have to travel too far carrying the resources. We could use some more protection in the form of expansion, so let's build another town center and wall it off. Another enemy attack is coming for us. We should be able to deal with it somewhat easily, as the soldiers and animals can't compete much with the towers. However, the scarab can. It is a myth unit specialized in building destruction. Gotta repair. We complete the wall on our left flank and start mining gold just outside it. We should get some walls at the front side of our base as well, but not close it off completely just yet. I fear the enemy is going to attack my gold miners from the left side. Gotta wall that off too. Another attack is here. 3 scarabs. That is gonna be deadly. We are not even close to having enough defenses. One tower is gone in seconds. They soon start retreating. They're going for the flank. That's a disaster. We haven't finished the wall there. Our gold mining camp is gone. That is fine, but we have a hole in our main wall. I tried fixing it, but the wall would be too close to the town center. Maybe we can patch it up with some towers. Not a chance. They are through, and they are going straight for the town center. I tried repairing it as they were attacking, but they didn't fall for it. Now they are killing my villagers there. The scarabs are too powerful for some arrows to hurt them. They just won't let me repair the center. Another villager down. The towers just can't handle them. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I send the villagers to attack the scarab. They reach it just as it destroys another tower. And weirdly, it doesn't stand a chance against a handful of angry villagers. Time to rebuild. The next attack comes without scarabs, so we have some time. The wall gets completed on the left flank this time, and we start building a market. That is needed so we can progress to the next age. We also run out of gold as we build a few more towers. We buy some camel caravans in the market. Those get sent to our town center and generate gold the farther they have to travel to it. We can afford to worship another minor god now. One offers an upgrade that would allow our laborers gather resources faster. Let's go for that. The scarab is present in another attack. That of course means we lose yet another tower. We plan to build quite a few more in the area. We can also build a stronghold, which is, among other things, a large defensive fort. As we progress to the Mythic Age, we are able to buy the last upgrade for our watchtowers, which are technically guard towers. Now we promote them even further to ballista towers, with more hit points and attack. After clearing some upgrades, we start researching the secrets of the Titans. Once unlocked, we are able to find and dig out the lost Titan gate to unleash their terrible power. We place down the gate and send some villagers to dig it out. The enemy keeps sending one attack after another, but we are finally starting to somewhat handle it. However, we are still no way in the clear. As the repairs continue, we start building some lighthouses. Those buildings should simply provide us with a large line of sight. That way we can see attacks coming much earlier. We want to scout the map a little this way, as we don't want to send the Titan into the unknown. Our walls finish upgrading to their final stage just as more scarabs come. No point wasting time on them right now, our Titan is finally here. We sent our villagers to build more lighthouses on the map. We gotta have eyes everywhere now. We keep increasing our line of sight, building more defenses at the base, and the enemy keeps sending more attacks. Soon we will be ready to launch a counter-attack. We now have eyes around the enemy encampment as we are deep inside the enemy territory. As we fend off yet another attack, we are sending the Titan across the map to get ready for an attack. Then it's gonna be all or nothing. Will the Titan get killed? Was the whole effort worth it? Let's see. The Titan is nearly in the enemy base. Let's start the attack with the Swarm God Power. The enemy farms and the workers working on them get killed. As the Titan arrives, we use the Meteor God Power in the very center of the enemy base. The Titan then heads straight for the stronghold. It stands no chance. Our base experiences possibly the last attack, but our workers are still busy repairing. The Titan is destroying the enemy citadel. Arrows are raining down on him from all sides. We gotta go for the military buildings first. Having destroyed most of the soldier-producing buildings, we send the Titan for the other enemy town center. My hope is that once we destroy it, the enemy surrenders. We could really use that. The enemy is already rebuilding and the Titan might not handle being swarmed by some soldiers. The town center falls, but no surrender. We have to keep going. The original enemy town center is nearly rebuilt. We must put a stop to it fast. We managed to destroy it before it gets built, while it's still weak. The Titan's rampage continues. Time to go for yet another stronghold. The war is still not won, especially as the enemy has built another town center. The rain of arrows coming down on the Titan is quite thick now. The Titan has lost a quarter of his health already. No way for it to regenerate and we can't get another one. This is our only shot. The enemy camel caravans patrol the area, earning a lot of gold on the way. We should put a stop to that. I send the workers to build a stronghold on the trade route. The Titan has lost more health and more military buildings keep popping up. There is only so much a lone unit can do, especially when moving this slowly. The Titan is nearly at half health and the enemies just keep coming. It is difficult to handle the situation as we need to split our attention between so many things. We have to stop the workers from rebuilding, destroy the defensive buildings already built, all while getting shot at by troops we also have to deal with. The Titan is so slow it even has trouble killing the enemy workers. Before the Titan strikes them, they are already gone. The enemy troops are gone for now, but it is still not easy to juggle all the workers building all around. The strongholds we built on the trade route don't seem to be able to get rid of the camel caravans. Luckily, I have another idea. We can simply build walls around the enemy marketplace, preventing the caravans from reaching it, rendering them completely useless. How fun and evil. In the meantime, the Titan successfully continues its rampage. By getting rid of the houses, we dramatically decrease the population capacity of the enemy civilization, making sure they won't be able to make any more troops to fight us. The walls around the marketplace have been completed. The caravans can't get in, which confuses them a little as they leave, possibly for a walk. Now we finally get to witness the fall of this civilization as the town center gets destroyed. The pharaoh follows shortly after, and we are offered surrender. The victory is ours. This has really been a lot of fun, especially as I honestly didn't believe it would be possible to complete this challenge at all. What did you think? Did you think the challenge was possible to complete? Let me know in the comments. I would also appreciate any suggestions or ideas for future challenges. Maybe we could involve these cute titans some more.